Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, depending on the time you are watching me. And you're welcome to the very first induction of our summer reading challenge from the Parenting Bloom Institute. My name is Coach Fran, and I'm the convener of the reading challenge. It brings me great joy to welcome you to the official launch of this summer reading challenge, which is a 30-day journey of imagination, learning, growth, through the power of books. Today isn't just the start of a challenge, it's the beginning of a reading lifestyle. And there's some key things I would like to talk about. The very first thing I would like to talk about is the power of consistency. You see, there are so many gifts you can give to your children, but consistency is a non-negotiable. You can leave them with all the cars and the buildings and the equities and whatever. But consistency is untouchable. In fact, research shows that small, consistent habits practiced daily are more impactful than occasional big efforts. And I'd like to share a quote from James Clear. I just love James Clear so much. And if you don't know James Clear, he's the author of Atomic Habits. And he says, you do not rise to the level of your goals, but to fall to the level of your systems. You see, you can set all the goals you want, but if you are not consistent, you wouldn't get the goals you desire. At the beginning of the year, so many people set goals, but you can ask them what have become of those goals. They have been buried in pillows and in books. But there's something powerful about consistency I would like to share with you today. You see, consistency will take you where motivation cannot. Without consistency, you cannot become what you are meant to be. If you like it, let them prophesy everything in this world for you. If you are not consistent, those prophecies will be cut short in your life. No matter what you do, there's a price to be paid for growth. There's a cost to relevance, and there's a discipline to destiny. Not just in spirits, not just when it's convenient, but day in, day out. Even when no one is watching, even when no one is clapping, even when the results aren't instant. The kind of consistency that refuses to die. Consistency is showing up for the work, doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. Building, even when no one is praising. And being faithful, even if your efforts feel invisible. Consistency. That is how powerful it is. By choosing to read every day, even for just 15 minutes, you are building systems that strengthen your children's focus, confidence, vocabulary, and critical thinking skills. One page at a time. The very second thing I'd like to talk about is why reading matters. See, reading is more than just decoding words. It's an open door to creativity, to empathy, and to understanding. It not only improves attention span, but it builds language and helps children excel in every subject, and not just in English. Ideally, the very first time you find out you are pregnant is the very day you should start reading. But it's very typical of Africans. We always start late, and we cannot even be bothered. We throw lavish baby showers before even thinking of buying a book. And for most of us with grown children, immediately your child learns to read, that is the end. He should figure his own way out. He's a student, not you. But I've got news for you today. Research from the OECD reveals that reading for pleasure is the single most important indicator of a child's future success more than their family's income or background. Let me ask you a question, dear parents. Since you finished school, university, whatever it is, when was the last time you took a book to read? You know, for majority of us, our parents didn't foster the love of learning into us. And so if you are not learning for an exam or for promotion, nothing motivates us to read. That's why we finish school in 10, 20, 15 years. And even the Bible, if it's not for the word of God, we wouldn't even read it. Because the love of reading was not there. But today research has let us know that if your child is able to sit on his or her own and read for pleasure, it's a very great indicator of future success. Let me tell you something. When children read, their brains grow stronger, which is 1. Their imaginations expand. 2, their emotions become deeper, and their dreams stretch further. Can you beat that? Let me still give you some research. What does research say? Children who read for 20 minutes a day are exposed to 1.8 million words per year. Per year. 1.8 million words. It's compounding to become a lot. Just by reading 20 minutes a day. When we started this challenge, we spoke to parents to join. I don't have time. I work for a 9 to 5. I cannot do this. All forms and all sorts of excuses. But what they are basically saying is that out of 24 hours, they cannot sacrifice 20 minutes to read for their children. But you are here today. You are not only registering for a challenge, but you are investing in your child's growth. You can go to work and come and read to them, or read with them before you go to work, depending on your schedule or your time or the age of your child. But 1.8 million words per year are exposed to a child who reads for 20 minutes per day. Research also shows that reading reduces stress levels by 68% more than listening to music or going for a walk. Can you beat that? Children who read regularly score higher in math, science and reading tests according to the PISA report. These are research that have been conducted with actual human beings. And so yes, by joining this challenge, your child isn't just going to become a better reader. They are becoming a stronger learner and a more confident human being. See, this is the Parenting Bloom Institute. We do not do things anyhow. Before we put any course out there, we have structured it. Structure is at our core. Excellence is our hallmark. This is not just any kind of reading challenge where they take your money and just slap some things in your face. No. Parents, get ready for us for these 30 days. We are going to deliver as promised. Your money has not been spent or sent in vain. And if you implement the tools to be given, you will have results. Let me tell you something. Those prayers you've been praying, majority have not been answered because of lack of implementation. But don't worry, that is why we are here, and we'll help you every step of the way. This is just one of many courses. We are a full institute, so get ready for us. There are some inspiring quotes I would like to share with you today. And the very first one is from George R.R. Martin. Let's carry these words into our hearts as we turn pages. Quote number 1. A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. The man who never reads lives only one. A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. The man who never reads lives only one. By George R.R. Martin. How many lives have you lived? Is it just one? Quote number 2 by Jim Rohn. Reading is essential for those who seek to rise above the ordinary. If you want to rise above the ordinary, reading is your go-to. And then number 3, quote number 3, once you learn to read, you'll be forever free, by Frederick Douglass. See, there's a part of your life that is unlocked if you refuse to read. An entire section of your life is locked if you refuse to read. What unlocks it? Reading. Reading. So what is this challenge about? Well, this month our goal is very simple. We are reading 30 books in 30 days. We are going to explore new ideas, cultures, and characters. And we are going to make reading a joyful habit. We are also going to connect with our children through daily storytelling, discussion, and reflection. So whether your child is flipping through a picture books, or diving into fantasy adventures, every moment spent reading is a moment invested in their future. And now, I'd like us to take our Parenting Bloom Institute's Reader's Pledge. Put your hands on your chests, like the way I've done, as you take the pledge. The pledges have been posted on each group, so it's there. Shall we begin? I am a reader. I open books and open mine. I read to learn, to laugh, to dream. Every page makes me stronger. Every story teaches me something new. I promise to read every day, because readers are leaders, and I was born to shine. Now I'd like us to look ahead. As I've already said, this is one of many courses in our institute, and we are preparing a back-to-school masterclass for parents. So as we wrap up this challenge, we'll be transitioning right into our back-to-school masterclass, which is a power-packed program to equip families with morning and evening routines, executive function skills, lunch planning, emotional connection tools, and strategies for strong parent-school relationships. See, let me tell you something, parents. There is a way. There's a blueprint. And there is a curriculum. Prepare for us and make sure you are part of this moving train. Make sure you are part of this back to school masterclass. See, all the tools and strategies I'll be sharing with you are evidence-based. They have been tried and tested, and they produce results. So keep calm and get ready for our back-to-school masterclass, which will be happening. The dates will be communicated, so stay tuned. So stay with us. This challenge is just the beginning of your Parenting Bloom journey. Yes. Finally, to all the parents, thank you for partnering with us as we raise hearts and minds. To all our young readers, you are powerful, you are growing, and your voice matters. To our Parenting Bloom family, let's make reading the heartbeat of our homes. Together, let's turn the page to a beautiful new chapter. I love a quote which says, readers are born on the laps of their children. That's it. Encourage reading in your homes. and see your children thrive. But before I finally end, I would like to talk about our trackers. So this is our tracker for ages 3 to 5. How will you use it? So every day you'll be given a tool to do and a voice note explaining the tool. And you come and show your workings any time of the day on the page. You can do it in the morning, afternoon, or evening, or even do the next day. Over here, we extend grace to people. So our 3 to 5 year old children, day 1, you write the book title and what you loved about the book. Parents will help their children feel it. And as usual, our institute logo is there. All the trackers have been shared on the pages. The same goes for 6 to 8 years. It's slightly different from the 3 to 5. You have book title, author, and one thing I loved. And then you tick the days as well. And the one for 9 to 12, 13 to 15 are all there, but they are different. So parents, please ensure your children feel the trackers. And ensure that you are consistent with your tools. You post them every day. We provide certificates for our readers. However, even though we love you, if you don't show us results for 30 days, you won't receive a certificate. So ensure that you post every day. So when you post today, let's say Elikem Ahiatoji day 1, then maybe the tool says summarize the story today. So you write the summary, you write Elikem Ahiatoji day 1 every single day for the different days. But we know life happens and sometimes you cannot post the same day, but you can post the very next day. Parents, please help your children to be consistent readers, to nurture reading and to be lifelong readers. My name is Coach Fan once again. If you have any questions, kindly slide in my DM. I'm available to answer all of your questions. Until then, let the reading challenge begin. Thank you very much.